Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we're journeying back in time to uncover the story of a plant that has been soothing throats and flavoring treats for millennia. It's a root so treasured that it was found in the tomb of an Egyptian pharaoh and carried by Roman soldiers. We're talking about licorice root, the ancient breath medicine. Our story begins over 4,000 years ago in ancient Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization. Here, among the clay tablets inscribed with the world's first written language, we find mentions of a sweet root used for its healing properties. The Assyrians and Babylonians knew it as soothe, and they used it to treat coughs, stomach ailments, and liver disorders. They would chew on the raw root or brew it into a potent tea, believing it held divine power to restore health. As empires rose and fell, the knowledge of licorice root spread. In ancient Egypt, its value was immense. When archaeologists opened the tomb of King Tutankhamun in 1922, they found a large bundle of licorice root among his treasures, intended to sustain him in the afterlife. The Egyptians cherished it not just as medicine, but also as a sweet, refreshing beverage, a precursor to the licorice drinks we know today. They believed it could balance the body's vital energies and prepare the soul for its eternal journey. From the banks of the Nile, licorice traveled across the Mediterranean to ancient Greece. The father of botany, Theophrastus, wrote extensively about it, naming it Glycyrrhiza, which means sweet root in Greek. He noted its remarkable ability to quench thirst, a quality that would soon make it indispensable for soldiers. Greek physicians like Hippocrates and Dioscorides documented its use for asthma, dry coughs, and respiratory issues, solidifying its reputation as a powerful lung tonic. The Roman Empire then embraced this sweet root with gusto. Roman legions marching across vast territories were given licorice root to chew on. It helped them endure long, arduous journeys with little water, as it stimulated saliva and eased their thirst. Pliny the Elder, the great Roman naturalist, recommended it in his Encyclopedia Natural History for a wide range of ailments, from clearing the voice to healing wounds. Licorice was no longer just a medicine. It was a strategic military supply. As Rome fell and the Middle Ages began in Europe, the knowledge of licorice was preserved in monastic gardens. Monks, the keepers of ancient herbal wisdom, cultivated licorice and meticulously copied the old text describing its uses. They prepared syrups and lozenges to soothe sore throats and coughs for their communities, ensuring its legacy survived through the centuries. During this time, it also became a popular flavoring for sweets and drinks, a welcome treat in a time of limited sugar. The story of licorice then takes a fascinating turn eastward. For over 2,000 years it has been called the Great Harmonizer, or peacemaker herb. Chinese herbalists rarely used it alone. Instead, they added it to complex formulas to balance and harmonize the other ingredients, enhance their effectiveness, and reduce any harsh side effects. It was believed to enter all 12 energy meridians of the body, making it a uniquely versatile and foundational herb for restoring balance and strengthening the ki, or life force. Similarly, in Ayurveda, the traditional medicine of India, licorice, or yastamadu, has been revered for centuries. Ayurvedic practitioners used it to rejuvenate the body, improve voice quality, and as a tonic for the respiratory and digestive systems. It was considered a rasayana herb, meaning it promotes longevity and vitality. It was used to cool inflammation, soothe mucous membranes, and support overall wellness, a gentle yet potent ally for health. By the 17th century, licorice was being commercially cultivated in places like Pontefract, England, where the famous Pontefract cakes, a type of licorice candy, were created. In the Netherlands, it became a national obsession, leading to the creation of drop, the salty licorice that the Dutch are famous for today. Napoleon Bonaparte was reportedly a huge fan of licorice, chewing it so much that his teeth turned black. He used it to calm his nerves and soothe his chronic stomach problems before battles. The 19th and 20th centuries brought the Industrial Revolution and modern science. Chemists began to isolate the active compounds in plants, and for licorice they discovered glycyrrhiza. This compound is over 50 times sweeter than sucrose or table sugar. This discovery paved the way for standardized extracts and more targeted medicinal uses. Suddenly, licorice wasn't just a folk remedy. It was a subject of intense scientific study. Research began to validate what ancient cultures had known for millennia. Studies explored its anti-inflammatory, antiviral, and antioxidant properties. Scientists found it could help protect the stomach lining, which explained its historical use for ulcers and indigestion. They also confirmed its powerful effects on the respiratory system, showing how it could act as an expectorant, helping to clear mucus from the lungs and soothe irritated airways. This confirmed its ancient title as a breath medicine. Today, licorice root is more popular than ever, a true bridge between the ancient and modern worlds. You'll find it in herbal teas designed to soothe a cough or calm an upset stomach. It's a key ingredient in throat lozenges and syrups, offering natural relief for sore throats and laryngitis. Singers and public speakers often turn to licorice tea to keep their voices clear and strong. Licorice extract is celebrated for its skin brightening and anti-inflammatory properties, used in serums and creams to address hyperpigmentation and calm irritated skin. From the sweet black twists of North America to the salty drop of Scandinavia, licorice candy is enjoyed worldwide, a direct descendant of the simple sweet root chewed by our ancestors. However, it's important to note that like any powerful substance, licorice root should be used with respect and awareness. The same compound that gives it its power, glycyrrhiza, can cause side effects like increased blood pressure and low potassium levels if consumed in large amounts over long periods. That's why it's always best to enjoy it in moderation and consult with a healthcare professional, especially if you have pre-existing health conditions or are pregnant. Most commercial licorice candy today actually uses anise oil for flavor, not true licorice extract, to avoid these issues. So the next time you sip a cup of licorice tea or enjoy a piece of licorice candy, take a moment to appreciate its incredible history. This humble root has traveled through empires, sustained armies, inspired ancient healers, and delighted taste buds for over 4,000 years. It's a testament to the enduring wisdom of nature and the timeless human search for health and sweetness. Licorice root continues its long and storied journey as the ancient breath medicine. Thanks so much for watching and joining us on this historical adventure. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the fascinating world of plants and their histories. We'll see you in the next one.